Hey, I am happy to be here on Sunday morning, April the 19th, 2020, on the 7th. And today I wanted to share my screen, or at least try to see how this works, sharing my screen as I reveal what is going on, what I'm going to be doing today to be productive. And in today's video, I'm talking about this other concept and this kind of tool that I created to help me stay productive even during difficult times. And I want to talk about that's about keeping our head in the game. That's about being aware of opportunities regardless of where we are. And so I wrote this little copy before I started to kind of keep me on track because I wanted to show people the different tools that we have available to stay productive and stay focused while we're inside. And I wanted to show some of the different ways that I keep my head in the game all through my journey. And this is like since the start of when I really began this process of building um, at the start of the pandemic. And one of the ways that I do it is I force myself to create a lot of content because it's really important to stay focused during times of struggle and to keep our head thinking about, well, what can I be doing today to prepare myself for the challenges I'm going to face in the future. And one of the things that I do is that, well, what are my different opportunities? So if I scroll down here, you can see these are the dates. If I scroll down here when I started keeping this content log, was really to try and show people later, hey, do you see the level of work that I have to do? So I created just a simple Google Doc. And you see on March the 28th, I started saying, okay, this is the content that I'm going to create. And I would put the date, the site where it's published, the purpose of why I am doing this, the title of the actual post, the URL, a description. And if there's a call to action, I would list that as well. And then I would just do it every day, and you'd see how frequently I'm publishing. March 28th, March 30th, March 31st, then April 1st, April the 4th, April the 4th, April the 4th, April the 5th. You see, it's consistent every day. So since I began keeping this log, and this is only what I am showing to be published. Okay, this is only what I am showing, but there's been, as of today, 55 posts. And in doing this, there's something simultaneous that is happening. I am helping people understand how hard we have to work to stay strong. When I was in prison, as I wrote in this little caption, which I think you'll see in the document, all I had was books, a pencil, a piece of paper, and the unlimited power of a positive mindset. But by using those resources, I could create opportunities that would help me continue growing while I was inside. With those resources, I was able to develop tools to get into universities. I was able to develop relationships with university professors that would lead to me growing through prison and developing opportunities for me to contribute to society. If I look at Amazon author page, Michael G. Santos, I can look at this author page and you can see how productive I was while I was in prison. These are just some of the books that I started creating when I was locked inside of a prison, all because I used this very deliberate strategy of working to prepare myself for a successful journey inside. And this doesn't show all of the books, it shows some of the books. One of the first books I wrote with a commercial publisher was this one about prison. And that began because I was on this deliberate plan, because I used a pencil, a paper, my mindset to grow and build. Then I tapped into further resources and built profiles from prison. And by publishing those first two books for an academic audience, I was able to get a literary agent and publish a third book for a mainstream audience, which was inside. Then I began working with my wife, Carol, and publishing my own books. And you'll see those here. And then I began writing books for other people and earn a living for that. So what is happening while I'm doing all of that? Well, I can tell you what is happening is I am um, building my oh God, I hope I didn't mess up this